Recording started.
Oh, it doesn't give you a recording in progress?
No, I'm
You don't have to
using.
have consent here.
Yeah, everybody
Emily, change
consent.
your name.
Everybody say consent, please.
Consent.
Um,
Where does it?
yeah, I'm not sure how to explain how to change your name easily on where we're at, but
So if you find a message you've sent in a chat, you can click. You can right click on yourself, and then you can go to your own. Nope, that's wrong.
I think if you own the server, you can right-click on her name and change it to anything.
oh, okay. I shall do
Change
it.
it to Farts McButt.
It'll be me.
Oh yeah, if you click on your own name, you can edit server profile.
What's your name again, Violet?
Violet.
Oh, man.
Violet. Great. All right, everyone. Welcome to Wild Beyond the Witchlight. A very complicated but very fun D&D adventure that we are about to begin in earnest. Let's go around and remind everybody who our characters are. Just a quick couple of sentences about who we are and what we look like. Jimmy, would you start us off with Lazuli, please?
Yeah, I'm Lazuli Carrot Lashes. I'm a regular sized rabbit man. I guess pretty thin. What were all the things? I'm sorry.
Just what you look like and what your deal is.
Yeah, I'm sort of dressed in like a I guess a cloak.
Fair.
Kind of dressed down like browns and blacks and things. But white fur. It's like the picture in the Gen chat, which is I'm looking a little surly, a little worse for wear.
Sure.
As it were.
Very fair. And you are a rogue, correct?
Yeah.
Cool. Spencer, would you enlighten us?
Could we add to our character what was stolen from us?
Oh, that's a great. Actually, I Dane need that. Yeah. Jimmy, would you give us that?
My language. I forgot what language we said. Whatever the
Sylvan.
Sylvan. Yeah. But I can't relearn that.
I am May Circe. I am a nomadic woman who is a wizard. Short, small, pretty grumpy about everything to do with Fae. And I had the color stolen from me.
You only see in black and white.
Yes. Oh, sorry. I'm not in monochrome myself. I see in monochrome.
Correct. Yes.
Who's to know, really?
I mean, that would be a pretty good thing stolen too, though. I mean, I'd be down for that too, though. That'd be
A real
There's
Pleasantville
definitely a
over
plot line
here.
from Rainbow Bright, so it's been done.
tired. Your collar was stolen, surly gnome. Oh, and can you remind me do you remember who I mentioned you like noticed when your thing was stolen? Do you remember that?
Yeah. Let me go ahead and open my notes.
Oh, yeah, because you had us.
I got to tell y'all, this particular module is very detail heavy. So keeping your ears open for clues is going to help you out in the long run.
Oh boy.
Because I know. They dug deep with this one. From what I'm reading, stuff that happens here will be harkened back to in later chapters. Like In the words of Baby Cakes, shit matters.
I was on a unicorn horse on the carousel when I saw a frog, maybe
Okay.
with a bad saddle. Maybe it was a torn sack.
Okay.
And then my ability to see color was stolen.
Great.
I will steal it back.
Yes, you will.
I feel like you told me it was just a shadow, but
Shadow?
that might be wrong.
Yeah, that's fine. All right. Thank you both. And Poppy Seed, would you tell us about your character?
Poppy Seed is a fairy, but she's kind of like an ugly fairy. She's actually monochromatic. So she has like gray skin, gray wings with like an outline of black kind of vein to it. And she's got straight black hair with antennas like a bug, and she's got bug eyes with a little bug mouth, I guess.
Sure.
But her eyes are orange.
Love it.
It's the only color on her. And she wears like a slip with like chainmail. It's like a drape of chainmail dress, I guess.
Gotcha. And what was stolen from Poppy?
Poppy Seed, her sense of direction was stolen from her.
And do you remember who I said you noticed?
Who I noticed. I don't remember.
Okay,
Poppy
I
Seed
can
isn't
tell you
good at
that now.
remembering.
It's okay. I can tell you. Sense of direction. A shadow as well. You noticed a shadow.
Okay.
All right. And Violet.
Violet is a human. She is average height, average build, but a little slender, a little curvy. She's got a nice bod.
Sure. Rockin' bod. Yeah.
She's got a rockin' bod.
Yeah.
Dark hair, olive skin, bright violet eyes,
Ooh.
bright fuchsia lipstick.
Her biological clock is ticking like this.
Skin tight pants, leopard print sweater, and
Love
a
it.
little cloak with a little hood.
Little cloak, little hood.
But it's like a cute tight cloak. If a cloak can somehow be
Yeah.
form fitting, Violet's is.
Yeah. And
It's
what
got
was
the
stolen from you, Violet?
At the back, the little ties.
Oh, yeah.
It's like backless in the back somehow. It like dips back. There's just a cutout for no reason. And Violet's journal was stolen, and subsequently her ability to write. So she is literate, but cannot just physically handwrite anything.
Right.
I think I was in the Hall of Mirrors.
And do you
Is that
remember
right?
something that
I feel like it was like a pig or a bunny.
It's a pig.
I feel like it was a pig, but correct me, please.
Sure.
Better write this down. But I was in the Hall of Mirrors, right?
Yeah.
Whatever I said, I'm probably gonna retcon to a shadow. A lot of you got.
Okay.
Everyone got shadows.
Oh wait. Wait.
It matters.
Shit, it does matter. Sorry, yes, a pig, and Poppy, yours was a pig too.
Oh, pig!
Little pig kid. Pig masked kid. All right, and finally, Matthew M. Sherman. G. Sherman, George.
That's
Not
all my work knows.
as all your work knows.
Yeah, I'm about the stature and size of a regular human, but definitely have very elven features and have kind of wooded, like stick brambly kind of things almost coming out of my hair and other parts of me. I'm also extremely stolen,
Ooh,
big covered
extremely
up,
sexy.
and
We got a hot troop. Hot troop.
I'm the
Hot
blood
troop,
hunter,
hot adventurers coming through.
Eldrin, and I had something stolen from me, and then I went to look for it, and whatever that thing that was stolen from me was, my memory of that was then stolen from me again, and now I'm trying to figure out why people keep stealing things from me and what I've lost. And what I saw was a smiling crescent moon and a person in a bubble.
That's right. Very cool. All right. We got 2 pigs, 2 shadows, and a frog. Great. Wonderful. So you are all you've gravitated towards each other as a kind of support group of people with lost things. I believe Poppy was flying aimlessly when Farron kind of noticed this fey presence in the material realm, and kind of guided her and gave her direction, literally, as Poppy is lost most of the time. From there, the various members of your party, we can explore how you joined the group throughout the campaign, if you'd like. But various members of the party came together, and you commiserated over losing these things when you were children at the carnival, or at least younger, right? So some developments have happened in the recent past. Namely, Violet has gone through a particularly rough divorce recently. But I believe Violet has some news for you all.
Yeah, and I wrote it down, so I don't know if I remember it all, because the guy I was talking to was talking really fast. So I don't know. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna
Wait,
tell you what
you
I
wrote it
remember.
down?
Ah!
You wrote it down?
Matthew, take inspiration, please.
Yeah, I took mental notes, but since I can't write anything down, it was kind of hard to remember everything. So I'll tell you guys what I remember, but it might not be all of it. Okay, all I have in my mental notes is that the carnival. Okay, so I figured out that it was owned by these 2 guys, right? So they were Mr. Witch and Mr. Light, and they're from the Shadowfell. So they're like shadow elves. So they're not like you, Farron, but they're like but they're like you, but like shadows.
So,
They're like shadows.
real quick pause. So, you would know, Matthew. I think you would know the race of Shadowfell elves. They are Shadar-kai.
That's awesome.
Yeah, SHADAR-KAI. They are not typically friendly people. The Shadar-kai of the Fey realm, or of the Shadowfell, are morose, downcast, generally a very gloomy people. And the Witchlight Carnival is decidedly not that. So that will strike you as very odd, particularly.
Wait, you're sure that it was the Shadar-kai?
Well, sort of. I mean, all I know is that they were shadow elves from the shadow realm. So, I don't know what Shadowkai means, but Yeah, so it was these two guys. They were Mr. Witch and Mr. Light. So it's like, oh, Witchlight, that's cool. Anyways, but so okay, so they from the carnival for over like 100 years, and they got it from Eldrin,
which is your race, Matthew.
which is your race. Oh, okay, I knew that too. So yeah, so I guess they like acquired it from your guys, and then they bought it or they got it, or I don't know how they got it, but they've had it for like over 100 years, and they're from the Shadow Realm. And I don't know, some other stuff happened. I was kind of talking to this guy, but like I don't know, no big deal. He's like old and stuff. It's not like a new guy or anything. Yeah, and that's about it.
And also that the carnival's in town.
Also, like the carnival's gonna be in town soon, so
Y'all
I was
should
thinking
go.
we should go. And you know, cause we've kind of been talking for like a year about like, oh, next time the carnival's in town, we're gonna go get it, and we're gonna show those guys. And I think for real, we should do it. Like we should just go.
Of course, we're gonna go get our shit back.
Why didn't you start with that?
Thank you, May. You like your gumption.
Yeah, you got good gumption too. Now let's go get our shit.
If we're gonna go somewhere, I took this rope and tied it around my waist. If one of you could just hold the end of that rope, that way I don't get lost.
Oh yeah, yeah. You could ride on my shoulder or something.
No, we're the same size.
No. She's a full-grown human. You're a fairy.
Yeah, but she's a human-sized fairy. She's big.
What?
This is news, I think, to all of us.
Since when?
I keep forgetting, Poppy. You're like the biggest fairy I've ever seen in my life. No, like no offense. I mean, like that's not a big thing.
I'm sorry, Dylan. This is the first I'm hearing of this as well.
We didn't talk about size.
Well, generally, when you pick a particular race, it comes with its size. So, yeah, fairies come tiny.
Do I have to be tiny?
Kinda. It's part of being a fairy.
Can I be the biggest fairy?
Most fairies are like this big. You're like this big.
Yeah.
Shoulder sized.
Shit. All right.
I mean, I'm sorry. So on your character sheet, it should say that you're tiny sized.
All right. I'm tiny. Never mind. I just imagine myself to be a big bug lady.
I mean, you are a very big bug. Like if let's say that let's say you're as big as a hand. Okay, your hand.
Tarantula.
Hand sized, and that's a pretty.
Hand size is good.
That's a pretty big fucking bug, right?
If I saw that bug, I'd be like, "What the fuck? That's a big bug."
Yeah. So your size is small. If you want to look up what the higher 130 pounds is small, that's intense.
Oh, just small. So that's like hobbit size. Then.
Yeah, you're bigger. You're bigger.
You're the size of me, and I'm a gnome.
There you go.
Okay, wait, so I'm gnome size now?
Yeah. If your size
that's a big ass bug.
Yeah, it's a big ass bug. You're a big ass bug.
Okay, I'm gnome sized.
Hey, thank you everyone. We made it. We got there.
Okay, mate, if you could just take this rope and just hold on to it.
So you want to be constantly connected to Violet, huh? Or May?
Just anyone who's willing to, latch it to their belt.
We had discussed in session 0 that you and I had stumbled upon each other. So if you want to track with that, I could literally just have a poppy pack.
Poppy pack.
Wait, what's a poppy pack? I'm sorry.
Cop on his back?
No, I want like a piece of string around my waist. That way I have freedom of movement.
Yeah, I like this.
It's like a child leash.
Yeah, it's like a child leash, but like it's like really just rope.
It's just a piece of rope. Okay. Yeah, so you're connected by a piece of rope. if you want to be the same size, you can be connected to May if May will have you. You were talking to Violet first, Emily's character, so if you want to be connected to Emily, but you do have that previous connection with Farron,
Let's
Matt's
just
character.
do Farron then.
All right. Farron and Poppy are connected.
Right.
Right.
I've got your lead.
And now, Poppy...
I feel like a balloon now.
Yeah, because you can fly. You are flying around if you want. You could be walking, but you'd probably be flying.
No, I'm flying.
And where is it connected to on your body?
It's tied around my waist.
It's tied around your waist. And Farron, where do you connect it to your body?
Say...
Wallet
probably
chain.
You got a backpack?
fashioned with some sort of leather loop on a shoulder that it's just tied off to above.
Okay, just
one
off
shoulder.
one of your shoulders.
Yeah.
Great. And then length of rope, let's say 20 feet, so that there's some give to it.
Yeah.
And then it there's maybe there's
I
some
can't
sort
wait
of
for that to backfire.
there's some sort of spool in there so it can like come out, and then there's like a
Oh, it's like a zip.
Yeah, yeah.
One of those,
so there's a
dad-
spring mechanism that maybe May put together because of gnomishness, that like rewinds the rope. Oh, I love this. Oh,
It's like one of those dog.
yeah, it's the automatic dog leads.
It respools itself for you.
Or, like Jimmy said, like a kind of like a wallet chain, like with a key card on it that zips.
That's what I was thinking,
Yeah,
but I
there
like
you go.
the dog thing better.
Yeah.
That feels like it has more give than that.
Cool. Great. This is hilarious and fun. And you all decide to make your way to the Witchlight Carnival. Dun, 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 dun. Da-da-la-da-la-la-dun-dun. Okay.
Will decidedly go better than last time.
You bet your ass it will.
I can't get lost this time.
So, I mean, should we have a plan or something? Like, should we just go in and start casually talking to people? Should we do some recon? Like, what do you guys want to do?
Everyone hold hands so they don't get lost.
We all brought admission fees, yes? This time.
Yeah, it's on my cell phone. I got mine.
Downloaded it.
My
I
magic
got the QR code.
I'm not giving those damn assholes a single more thing. I don't care what it is. They are getting nothing from me.
Okay, well, this is what happened last time, though, yeah?
You think
No,
they won't
last
take
time-
QR codes?
Last time they stole from me. This time I will. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm not giving them a red copper.
Oh, that's unusual.
Maybe we don't even have to do admission. Maybe we could just talk to ask to speak to a manager or something like
A
after-
manager?
Yeah, like at the line for the ticket counter, we just like, oh, we're not here to partake. We just want to talk to your manager. We
I'd like to talk to
where's
Mr. Witch.
yeah, like your complaint department or something.
That's a good idea.
Every carnival
I
is
bought
definitely
May's
a complaint
ticket
department.
as well because I'm worried.
Great. All right. You got a game plan. You're going to go buy tickets. Is somebody going to take care of... Yeah, so you got May's ticket. Right.
Yeah, I got it on my phone. If I
So
just
you got May's ticket on your phone. It's a piece of bark.
I like the fact of a Feywild fairy having just a cell phone though.
No, I get that. I mean...
I'm not gonna call anyone.
I mean, you don't have a real phone. But that's fun.
I'm just a delusional fairy.
It's a
Just a rectangle.
it's a rectangle. It's got some glowing mosses on it.
Oh, like it's like one of those little little
Sidekicks?
Game Boy looking.
Yeah, it's like a sidekick. Yeah, it's like a texter. Yeah, sure.
You flip it out like.
Oh, for the drama, it has a flip feature.
It does have a flip feature for the drama. Great.
They find their bugs.
All right. I'm reading from the book. Everyone shut up. The first stars of night twinkle above the apricot sunset. Giant dragonflies whirl overhead, trailing streamers, and a low mist curls over the ground. Through a floral archway, you glimpse wondrous and vibrant creatures. Elf stiltwalkers, dancing fairies, and painted performers. Everywhere there's laughter, pixie dust, bubbles, and the wistful tune of a whistling calliope. Everyone, welcome to the Witchlight Carnival. Ah! So, you approach the ticket booth, which is right here. There is a river. So right off the bat, something's weird here. You guys know the area. It's a wooded area, and this was not a clearing previous. Where Violet has taken you was not previously a clearing, nor did it have a river.
A parking lot?
No, it was a forest. It was just a regular wooded forest. But there was no stream here.
5G towers.
There were 5G towers that looked like trees, but poorly. No. But now there is this amazing carnival. So you approach the ticket booth. A silver statue of a dancing fairy is mounted on the roof of this ticket booth and surrounded by fluttering butterflies. The booth is decorated with an animated depiction of the night sky, with shooting stars arcing over it. An elderly goblin perches behind the ticket counter, peering at you quizzically through a spyglass. He lowers the spyglass and calls out to you, "Greetings, fair goers!" Now, you don't have to engage with him now. You guys can, of course, do what you like. This adventure is fairly on rails. So by that I mean you are going into this carnival tonight. How you get in is up to you. I'll leave that as it is. I will say that you see a group of children from a nearby town, and they're kind of like huddled together talking. There's like 5 of them or so, of different sizes and stereotypes. And then there's the general fair goers. There's a tiefling couple is walking in and buying a ticket. There's a halfling couple is coming in, and a group of tiefling teenagers and a whole human family, just a whole human family. Getting together, making sure they have all their things like in their packs and things before buying a ticket. So you don't have to step up right yet.
Are they just buying it with gold?
Yes.
Okay.
Silver, actually.
Okay.
Hey, kids, it's not worth it. There's nothing in there worth seeing, and they will steal from you. Don't recommend it.
Make a charisma check for me.
And then Poppy Seed goes to another one. She's like, "This is our QR codes. Can you let us in?"
One of them looks at you, May, and is like, Are you kidding? This place looks great. We're going to get in there come hell or high water. And then one of the really little ones looks at you, Poppy, and is like, what's a QR code? Spencer, give me a name of one of these children.
Bartholomew.
Bort.
And Dylan, give me another name.
Bradley.
Okay. So Spencer, you're talking to Bartholomew, and Emily or Dylan, you're talking to Bradley. So those are the things they say to you.
I thought kids were good with technology these days.
Hey, little kid. Okay. You wanna go ahead? You go ahead. It's not my fault. You know, when you come out of there, and I don't know, you're blind or you're deaf or whatever. I don't know, but it's not my fault.
This kid leans over to the girl next to him and whispers something to her, and they both look at you and laugh. And then they kind of like run through the whole group and like reconvene next to a tree nearby. They're creeped out by adults talking to them.
Yeah, that's right. Run away from anyone in there.
They seem to be like pointing at different places along the river and like whispering to each other and like pointing. You all get the feeling that they're trying to sneak in. What's your next move? You guys want to step up to the ticket counter? Talk to the...
I want to just pay and get in, yeah.
Okay.
I honestly, I probably made eyes at Farron and Violet.
Yeah.
While the other two were like talking to the children. And I just sort of went up there, try and do as wordlessly as possible. Like I have a silver out and I offer. He's up high or is he at eye level?
Yeah, he's kind of, you know, it's a ticket booth, right? So it's probably 5 feet up.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I flick the silver at him, like
He catches it and he flicks it back and he says, "Oh ho ho, your ticket has been comped." And he pulls out a box. It's a lovely wooden box with a silver clasp. And he opens the box and he takes out a ticket and he hands it to you, saying, "This was paid for by a anonymous benefactor."
I look at it. Does it have? What does it say?
Well, James, I'm so glad you asked. Because
I
looks
want a
like this.
Factory.
Ooh.
Does everyone have free tickets?
You approach and he says, "Well, yes, it's your whole party. Each of you gets a free ticket."
Someone take me back to those kids so I can give them my QR code.
Sir, can I ask why our tickets were comped? Like who?
How do you know who we are and all that?
Yeah.
I was giving your description. Somebody out there likes you, it seems.
Look here, mister. We have a right to know who knows us.
Honestly, I don't know. This came from management.
Okay, sir, there's some children over there. 2 of these tickets are for them, okay? I bought them ahead of time.
Only 2?
I only bought 2.
Okay, well, I can see that they're scheming to get in,
Bradley and Bartholomew will get in.
so... You got it. We're all doing the same voice.
Oh, really?
No, I'm joking. I'm completely joking. I'm mimicking you a little bit. You're fine.
Hard not to. It's addictive.
It's a good voice. It's a good voice. Yeah. Well,
I just wanted to sound like a blog.
well, there are other ways of getting in. If besides gold, do you have gold on your character sheet?
Oh, do I? I'm gonna buy all of those kids' tickets then.
If you have gold,
We all start with money. Like,
Yeah, you're supposed to roll dice and start with money. It's in
well, you can also get in. You can also get in with a pact.
No packs. No packs.
If you if you agree to one of my packs, you can get in for almost for free.
No.
You thieving piece
Those
of
kids
shit.
are
It's a
getting
lie.
How
With my
dare you?
gold.
He wheels his he's got a great big listening horn, and he wheels it over to you, May, and says, "How dare you? How dare you accuse me of thievery? I'm merely giving you the options, the payment plans that we have available. Anyone who enters will, of course, be without a ticket will, of course, be punished, but I am giving you the proper legal way of getting in."
And I'm telling you,
Would
with
you-
gold alone, I will pay for all those kids' tickets. Don't curse them.
This isn't cursing; these are pacts
Oh,
made.
shut up. We've heard it before. How much is all those
So
kids'
cynical! Oh my goodness. It's
How much is
5 times. It's 5 times 8 silver pieces. Oh, for children, it's less. It's 3 silver pieces for each child. So that's 15 silver pieces. So that's a gold and a half.
I give him 2 gold. Don't curse the kids. Let them in.
That's very fair. That's very fair.
And give her back her change. You're not thieving anymore. Come on.
You get 5 silver back.
Out of curiosity, what would their punishments? What could they have been?
Us.
Well, they're generally found by the Witchlight hands and are escorted out of the park.
That's the only punishment that the Witchlight Festival
Bullshit.
puts on people.
Correct.
You're
And
buying
has this
this?
been the policy for all of your festivals?
As long as I've been working here, which has been quite a long time.
No, I think we'd really love to thank whoever comped our tickets.
Well,
Is
good
there,
luck
like,
finding them, because I have no frickin' idea.
You said, this was a upper management thing, so is there like a back room with all the, upper management? We could go and personally talk to them. And
If you wish to
and
meet with
our
Mr.
thanks.
Light and Mr. Witch, they can be found in at the big top, either during the extravaganza or at the crowning of the Witchlight monarch.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Laren. Take me to those kids so I can tell them they're in.
I think it's Farron.
Oh, Farron.
Yeah. You're good.
I would love if you called him
Just
Larry.
wander over that way, shall we?
Take me there.
So, not only does he give you 5 tickets for each of the kids, but he also gives you a pair of butterfly wings, costume butterfly wings. And he says, make sure they're wearing these when they're in the park so that we know that they paid fairly. Each of these tickets is good for 8 different attractions that we have. Each attraction is generally worth 1 punch. So when you go to each of the different attractions that we have, then they will punch your card. After 8 punches, you will either have to buy another ticket to go to more attractions, or leave. So, here you go.
Laren, take me over there.
Yes, I'm wandering. Quiet down. Don't break your branches over it.
Farron, give me a kid's name.
Scott.
Scott. Nice. Jimmy, give me a kid's name. I did say Jimmy, but I do want one from you too, Emily. So go ahead, Emily.
I was so excited.
Yeah, come on, Emily. Let's hear it.
You said my name, and then Emily said so I stopped.
Yeah, that's fair. Emily, let's hear it.
You pick a name, Jimmy.
What
a kid's name? Seymour.
See. Okay, Emily, you don't get to now. You're
Yeah,
punished.
thank
This
you.
is your punishment. No, I need one,
Wait,
please.
one of them was a girl.
That's true. I've got
That's
4
That's
boys.
Seymour. That's
All
Seymour.
right.
Seymour the girl.
Seymour's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
girl.
yeah.
Okay.
Name is Seymour.
And her brother Butts.
Nope. This is Emily's name. I need Emily's name.
Marge.
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 All right, we've got Bartholomew, Bradley, Scott, Seymour, and Marge. The motley crew of snot-nosed kids. Yeah, you bring the tickets over. You bring the wings over, and Marge is gonna step forward and be like, "What do you want, a adult?" And she's gonna wipe her nose.
It's the
Ew.
bug that's got something for you.
Wear these wings. Here's your tickets. Have fun. Don't take the wings off, or else you're gonna get cursed by the carnival.
What? What do you want? Why are you getting? What are? And then
You want to end up like me.
Bradley comes over and pulls on Marge's sweater and is like, "Come on, let's just do it. Come on. What are you doing? Let's just go." And they all like, and then they like put the wings on and they take the tickets.
You won't
like,
get on any of the
what?
rides without the wings. You need to keep the wings on.
And then they just run. They run through and they run into the park. So yeah, you each get your comp tickets. You each get a pair of wings. Let's hear what your wings look like. Matthew, what's your wings look like? They're ostensibly they're butterfly wings.
I get to customize them. They're not
You just tell me what you're given, man.
Okay, all right. They're a very sheer fabric with leather cord, and on the edges of them are kind of a glowing, luminous. Yeah, we'll go with moss. That's the first thing that comes to mind after the previous conversation. So yeah,
Love it. Jimmy, what's your wings look like?
Black fishnets with real shitty sort of wiring. I'm assuming everybody else is gonna get fancier ones, so I'm a little like annoyed, but also it suits.
Sure. Spencer?
I think it's like wire sticking out bat wings, with like the world's shittiest pleather that's like wearing away, and like it's like the broken up kind where it's like broken up everywhere.
Sure. Yeah. Splitting.
Yeah.
Feywild pleather. I love it. Dylan, what do your wings look like that they're giving you?
I mean, I can't wear these wings, but essentially they're pink with the little swirlies in them.
Oh, beautiful.
And I just wear them the opposite way, so my boobs now have wings.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
I'm starting to think that whoever's handing these out is a little slanted towards non-faithful.
Nicholas, who's the goblin, says, "Well, some of these were bottom of the barrel, the last ones, but these ones seem to suit you."
Mine are really cute.
Yeah, they're very cute.
They're not black and white. They're pink.
Yeah, and Emily, what are you given?
I'm given a pair exactly like Jimmy's. And then I look it over and walk back up to the guy and be like, "Actually, can I exchange these for something like a little cuter?" Because
Make a persuasion check.
okay. It's just because, this is a whole outfit and it just feels like these don't really coordinate with what I'm trying to wear.
21. Nah. He looks at you through his spyglass and he like adjusts his ear trumpet. And there's almost a softening of his eyes. And he's like, "All right, dear. I'll help you out. And he delves back in, and what does he pull out?
Really cute gold wings.
Yeah.
Covered in glitter.
Monarch, maybe monarch butterfly.
Yeah, monarch butterfly, like a beautiful sunset orange, gold threads. And she just ties them like right under her boobs.
Sure. We got a lot of boob action, boob wing action. Now, none of you have to wear these the entire time, but at least have them on your person so that we know that you're credible in the carnival.
We're going to wear them the whole time because it's really festive and fun.
It is, isn't it?
I would prefer not to wear them because they hurt so bad. But
as long as you keep them on your person, the Witchlight hands will not bother you. Now, I must warn you, the park has many wondrous things, but please follow our decorum. Be polite. Have fun. Play. But if you are caught stealing, if you are caught lying, then things may go worse for you.
what the fuck is wrong with this carnival?
Well, we are the Witchlight Carnival. Welcome. So you can hear the calliope playing. So you guys can't see this calliope playing, but you can hear it pretty well. Like it's almost like piped in sound. It's almost like it's magically projected sound. So you got that going.
I want to fit in before we leave the ticket booth.
Sure.
I go, hey, buddy. Hey, I got a secret for you. Don't come close. I know you can hear.
He cranes down with his ear trumpet. Yeah. Speak up, please. I'm hard of hearing.
Lick my taint.
As you say that, there's a discordant what's it called? A discordant tune to the calliope music.
That's what I thought.
And
like a skirt on the record.
yeah, it's just a little clang. Oh, give me 1 second. Boom, 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 boom. He frowns at you and says, "As you wish," and gestures to the rest of the carnival. So, where would you all like to visit? You are all given this map, so you know the lay of the land. You don't necessarily have to stick together, but you can if you'd like. Oh, the calliope's right there. You can see the calliope poking out around this collection of booths. Yes, right there.
We were told the big top. Where are the three places that the
in the big top is where the Mr. Witch and Mr. Light are going to be.
They're going to be there at the Big Top Extravaganza at midnight. So it's twilight time. The sun's starting to go down. The sky is red and deep blues and slowly turning to night. The stars are starting to peek out. And you hear a barker from across the way call out that the Big Top Extravaganza is happening at midnight. And Nicholas also talked about them going to be at something called the Crowning of the Witchlight Monarch, which is later, right before closing.
Ooh, is Emily the Witchlight Monarch?
You don't know anything about it.
I don't know, but I mean, sometimes people just pick me for things and it just happens, so it could be. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I would accept it. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'd say yes if somebody asked me to be it. Um, no, I mean, but I don't really want it or anything. I don't know.
Sure.
Well, we can't talk to Mr. the Witch or Light until later, it seems. So perhaps we should go to the places that we lost our respective things and see if we can find them again.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
kind of see like if something sparks in our memory or something.
Yeah, I remember this direction.
And then I start leaving the carnival.
Wait, come on, puppy. Come on. Come on.
Oh.
All right. So as you are walking through, a 12-foot tall walking tree, garland in golden ribbons, marches down the thoroughfare. Emerald clouds swirl above the tree and rain down golden spinning sycamore seeds. Fairgoers try to catch the seeds before they hit the ground. As the seeds gently fall, a chatty squirrel scampers along the bough of the tree, handing dandelions to select passers-by. Would anyone like to try and catch one of these seeds?
Yeah.
I want to catch a seed.
All right. Yeah, I'll try a seed.
All right, everybody who'd like to catch a seed, please make dexterity checks.
Can I also use my inspo for this?
Sure.
Violet sees everyone else trying, she will join in.
I think I'm actively avoiding seed catching.
Okay. You're out here dodging seeds in
Isn't
these
it
Like if
streets.
one of them gets,
Dexterity
yeah, I'm kind of,
Bobbing and weaving, huh?
yeah.
Is it a dexterity save thing?
It is just a check. Oh, damn, girl. Emily's rolling hot tonight.
She gets two.
Rolling hot.
She
Yeah.
catches all of them.
Ooh, 20!
Nice job. All right. So, Jimmy, your character is not attempting. That's fine. So, May, you go to grab a seed and you trip on a little rock and you wheel around on one foot and the seed drops. But as you pick yourself up and try and dust yourself off, the red squirrel that was in the boughs of the tree runs up to you and says, "Hey, don't worry about it. Here, have a dandelion," and then gives you a dandelion. Make sure to make a wish. That's to you, May.
Oh, yeah, I wish I'd get my shit back. I take it and I sarcastically blow.
All right.
Can you demonstrate what sarcastically blowing is?
Would you privately message me your wish, please, Spencer?
What?
I mean, get my shit back was the... Oh, okay, yeah.
I mean, you can say that out loud and wish for something different. Okay.
Jeez.
And then everybody who passed, so that would be Matt, Emily, and Dylan, please roll me a d8.
Some sixes up in here.
Some sixes.
Dolphins.
All right. Everybody rolled a 6. The seed in your hand glows bright and turns into a single gold piece.
Ooh.
Oh, look at that.
And
Oh, wish.
Poppy, in your hand, this great big seed in your tiny, well, I guess not so tiny hand, it kind of glows, and then the glow kind of absorbs into you, and you have a feeling that whatever ability check you make next would have a D4 added to it going forward. So your next ability check, you have a bonus D4. You just feel a little better. You just feel a little good about it. And one by one, each of you are given dandelions as well by the Squirrel Red.
I blow.
If
Oh,
you
thank you.
are blowing on the seed and making a wish, please private message me your wish.
And I assume I'm not given one because I didn't grab it.
You are given one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Everybody's given one. Do you blow? You can choose not to. Be cooler if you did. But if it's not in character, Jimmy, I get it.
Yeah, I'm trying to I'm just so distrustful of everything in this carnival, you know what I mean?
For
Fool
sure.
me once kind of shit. I think I put it in my pocket.
Well, let me be clear here. Like, he explained, well, I think it's completely understandable to be distrustful of the carnival because this like very meaningful thing was taken from you. But, you know, he explained that if you come in without a ticket, things befall you or you're escorted out or something like that, right? Everyone here is having a really good time, and everybody has their wings on, and no sign of your thieves have been seen. So I don't know if like the lighthearted nature of the place or like them giving you stuff would sway your character, or if they're embittered to the point of a cute squirrel coming up and giving you a dandelion to make a fun wish would sway you, but that's the way it is.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah. All right. Feel free to message me that wish once if you get it. Cool. So, where are we off to, friends? You said you wanted to go to the places that things were stolen from. Farron, you remember you wanted to go to the Bubble Pop Teapot?
Hey, it's right here. We may as well stop in.
I think we should all stick together, I think. That's just my thought, is that we should all stick together.
Everyone follow Puppy. Come on, Puppy.
You guys, if you get lost in the crowd, just look up for Poppy floating above.
Oh, I'm a totem.
She's like the little orange flag that people have on
Yeah,
their
yeah.
shopping carts or something.
Or at like concerts they have like pool noodles, you know,
Yeah.
to try, or like
This bright pink with those wings flapping underneath her.
yeah. So can you all move your tokens? I put them on the teapot here.
No, I can't.
What?
Yeah, no.
Let me guess, wrong layer.
No, it's
First time we're using them.
the tokens aren't for some reason they're not automatically.
I can move this token.
Okay, why don't let's
I
do
just
that.
made my-
Yeah, everybody pull your tokens from your character sheets. So if I do it, you can't move them, but if you pull your own, you can move them.
Look at me
And
go.
I don't know if you're able to kind of do that linking thing. like
I
in the other
can, but
games,
I'd have to go through each one of you and do it.
Yeah.
Where's your token on your character? Oh wait, hold on.
Click on your name in the journal and just pull it over.
Got it.
You grab
For
the
sure.
picture, it doesn't work because wow.
Because wow.
That would be too normal.
Come on, roll 20. They're doing better. I like this new interface. I'm doing the new interface.
Yeah.
They've got the layers in the bottom left-hand corner that I can just switch to instead of having to go into the little toolbox, click on it, click on another thing. Anyway, I got 4 here. Who am I missing? No, I got 5.
Yes.
Emily, your character blends into the background. Okay. We're at
That's my goal in life.
the bubble time extravaganza. of bubbles. A 20-foot tall teapot rests on a wooden platform, its painted surface whirling with moving imagery of flying dragons breathing streams of bubbles. A door at the base of the teapot allows entry to its interior. Those who enter emerge from the spout enclosed in a bubble that detaches to float off across the carnival. 7 goblins sit around the platform sipping tea from mist-smashed porcelain cups. As you approach the door, there is a goblin sitting by the door on the platform with a sign next to him. The sign reads, "The words that you intend to say, try saying it a different way." And
Big
he's
Latin?
and he says, "All right then, going into the toil and trouble, are ya? Just step into this gnarly tree knot." And he points to the teapot.
My friend, we will do that.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Tickets, please. Man, rhyming slang's hard. Let me. Please. Oh yeah. Your present your bramble thickets. He says, "Present your bramble thickets."
Sure, as you know, here we go.
He laughs and smiles at you. What do you do exactly?
I present him my ticket, and I'm looking every which way. Like I'm trying to discern every last nook and cranny in this place, whether it's hoping it'll jog some sort of memory for me.
Sure, give me a perception check.
Oops.
All right, what do we got? Got a 21. You see a slender gentleman talking to one of the children, Scott, and then Scott kicks him in the shin and laughs and runs away.
Oh no. There's no saving those kids. They're gonna be fucking cursed.
The guy holds his shin and does the classic ow 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 and is hopping on one foot.
I'm not sure that jogs any memories for me, but it is a little entertaining, I suppose.
Do you say that out loud?
I do.
Okay.
Myself.
And then the goblin says, "Aye, name's Treacle-wise. Here's a little bit for your pies." And then he hands you a little baggie, and on it says Scatterleaf tea. So you now have a bag of Scatterleaf tea.
Right kind of good teas.
All right. Next up.
May step forward and gives him her ticket and says, "Oh, I'm only going because I don't think any of us should be left alone here."
Fair enough, little one. Make sure you have some fun. I just came up with that, everybody.
Yay!
Rhyming is hard for me. All right. So he punches your ticket. Everybody, can you keep track of how many rides you go on so that I'm not doing that? Because that would suck for me.
We have 8.
You have 8, correct. Yeah. Punches your ticket. You walk into the teapot. Anybody else?
Me next.
All right. What do you do?
Wordlessly.
Wordlessly.
I just handed to him.
Um, with the quiet and peace, you're making me try to make you laugh a real tease. Slant rhyme. It's fine. And he claps your ticket. He punches your ticket.
I sort of just nod and head into the tree knot, you said?
He called it a gnarly tree knot, but it is in fact a teapot because he uses he uses rhyming slang.
Okay.
All right, so you go inside.
Yeah.
All right, who's next?
Oh, are we presuming that Poppy went in with Farron?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Poppy's flying in the wrong direction as always.
All right, but you get pulled. You get pulled with Farron into the teapot, and he needs to punch your ticket. And he says, "All right, love, come down from above."
There you go.
All right, and you're in the teapot. And then I guess Violet's the last one.
Violet's the last one. Hi, that's really cute with all the rhyming. You must have very good timing. That's it.
Oh God. One with such a pretty face should have a little bit of a taste. And when he punches your ticket, he gives you a bag of tea, and you have a bag of scatterleaf tea.
Yay.
Remind me.
Very much. I'll go put this in my hutch.
Aye, all right. And then all the goblins are like, "Yay! You did 2 of them! 2 of them!" Okay, so you all enter the teapot. The inside of the teapot is polished porcelain. The light coming out of the spout is the only light you can see, and you feel yourself rising out of the chamber and boop, out of the end, and you are in a glorious rainbow-hued bubble.
I'm trying to figure out how the magic works.
Give me an arcane check. No idea. This is Fey trickery.
Not real. It's just some fake bullshit. It's not even real magic.
All right, you are floating aimlessly in. You're each floating aimlessly in this bubble. Does anybody attempt to move the bubble, like steer it around?
We're floating up above.
Yeah, you're starting to float above the carnival, and you're like looking out, and you can see.
I'm honestly used to this, so I don't suspect anything is awry.
Sure.
Definitely trying to use the new vantage point to look around for anything.
Yeah, same.
Like Mr. Witch or Mr. Light or just anything that might spark memory.
Sure.
Yeah, going up is May's goal.
Okay.
Looking for those kids again, honestly.
Cool. So you... Okay, everybody give me perception checks who are looking around. And if you want to try and control the bubble, after the perception, we'll do dexterity.
I'm afraid of heights, I guess.
Matt, are you looking for things to jog your memory? Can't hear you.
Safe to say that my head's been nonstop swivel at this point. Yeah, looking for things to jog my memory, just yeah, Mr. Witch or Mr. Light, or I've been given a lot of context about Eldrin and the different Fey things. So just looking for clues, being my best detective here.
Sure. Damn, Spencer, you are rolling like dog shit.
I've rolled 5 times tonight. I think my highest roll is a 6.
It's an
Sam.
8. It's an 8. 7. Right. I see. It was +1. So May is so concerned with how the bubble magic works that you're just like, you got your arms crossed and you're pouting. Does anybody else want to, and you're just like starting to like tumble through the air. Does anyone else want to try and control their bubble?
I'd probably figure out how it works.
Matthew, your Farron notices the dot. The giant lily pads of the dragonfly rides, and you remember fondly riding dragonflies from your youth. Anybody else controlling their bubble? No?
Are we in individual bubbles?
You are all in individual bubbles. Sometimes they're bumping against each other.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
Oh yeah, the rope is between each of your bubbles. Emily, you're like pushing on your bubble and it's not going the way you want. Violet is just like,
Cursed me.
each of your bubbles is U-sized, by the way.
I absent-mindedly tried to direct mine towards the lily pads, I suppose.
Yeah.
Or is it dexterity?
It is dexterity to control your bubble. All right. And then Poppy, if you're trying to control your bubble, I'll give you advantage since Farron is already controlling. Oh, you don't need it. So both of you start drifting towards the dragonflies. Spencer, Emily, and Jimmy, if you're not trying to control
I think I've become too scared.
Sure, fair enough.
Is what it is.
Each of you give me a D4.
All of us?
Anybody who can't control their bubble. So, Spencer, you start going towards the ticket booth again. And the rest of you start going towards the Hall of Illusions. And you pop there.
Oh.
So that means Violet and I'm sorry, Jimmy, I've forgotten your character's name.
Lasley.
Laz and Vi are outside of the Hall of Illusions. May, you're outside the ticket booth, and the dragon, the other two, Farron and what's your name, Poppy, outside of the dragonfly rides. And you all, when you pop, you're about 20 feet in the air, and the enchantment, no matter what, the enchantment, you have the kind of a feather fall effect, and you land on your feet safely. So, let's go with Spencer. You can start walking wherever you want. You saw where the others started floating, so you can kind of choose where you're walking. Let's start with Farron and Poppy, since you were actually controlling yourselves.
Look, Poppy, it's the bugs.
I'll be right back.
Just like you. Huge lily pads rest on the surface of a pool glistening with phosphorescent algae. Giant dragonflies use lily pads as landing platforms, buzzing loudly overhead, with wings as brilliant as stained glass windows, and alighting briefly to drop off and pick up excited passengers. Near the entrance, a small smiling tree turns your way and beckons you over. A red squirrel clings to its leafy canopy, peering at you suspiciously. This is the tree that was giving out the gifts.
Hey, should we wait for the others, or should we just go? I mean, there's a tree and bugs, and like this is kind of our thing, isn't it?
I love bugs.
We should probably just go in then, right? I mean, it's right here, and
Take me inside.
So the tree beckons you over and says, howdy there, friends. My name is Northwind, and, well, I could see you're both Fey-touched. Isn't that a coinkydink? I'm from the Feywild myself.
He's so creepy.
Oh, I didn't mean to be creepy. I meant to be laid back. Sorry. Didn't mean to.
Insight check to see if he's a sussy baka.
Yeah, go for it.
Something sus about how sus he is.
The susness is the thing about it. How sus.
Sus about how sus he is.
It's the sussiness that really is
It really is sus.
pretty fucking sus though. He's high.
+4 because I have the +4. Oh, it's a D4.
A D4, yeah. Oh, damn. This tree's high. This tree has fucking been smoking the ganja.
I walk away for 1 minute.
Can I have of what you're smoking?
Oh, hey there, friend. Yeah. By all means, and hands you a little pipe.
I smoke it.
now does the squirrel react the opposite to you with the pipe? He seems a little on edge.
Oh, don't mind Red. He's just protective. Hey, yeah.
Of those nuts.
More like these nuts. And then he does the like old wrestling thing of like, suck it.
Yeah, that was the joke. I smoke it.
Is Red from the Feywilds too?
I'm right here. You could ask me. Oh,
Oh,
sorry. I'm right here. You can ask me.
Oh, sorry, Red. Are you from the Feywilds too?
Nope. I got awakened. I'm an awakened squirrel.
That's fancy.
Your mom was awakened.
That's pretty good. I'm not going to make you roll for this. Colors are a little brighter. Things are feeling a little looser, and the calliope music is just a little more in tune.
Hey.
All right. So Northwind says, boo, boo, boo. So if you're wanting to take one of these dragonfly rides, I'd have to punch your ticket, but if you wanted to talk a little bit, I'd be happy for the conversation.
I mean, I'm already a bug, so I don't need to fly on another bug. Let's talk.
Fair enough, friend. Fair enough. What's yours all's names?
Name's Farron. How long have you been in the carnival?
Oh, a fair bit of time.
A fair bit of time.
Oh, that's good. Oh, that's a good one. Mr. Light and Mr. Witch hired me on, I'd say maybe 20 years ago.
Do you remember me?
No, I'm sorry, friend. I see a lot of faces come through here.
Inside check to see if he's lying.
Okay. He seems pretty trustworthy, however skunked this tree is. You know, it's funny that you mentioned how long. Wait, no, I was the one who brought up where you guys are from. You know, it's funny you're asking about where Red's from. I'm not really supposed to talk about this, but Mr. Witch and Mr. Light aren't even the Carnival's original owners, you know. They're not even from the Feywild. But it doesn't really matter an inch, because we're all one big happy family.
Is it true then that the carnival used to be owned by my folk?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Mr. Light and Mr. Witch got a couple of... encountered another carnival. They used to own their own carnival, you know. And it was a dark, drab carnival, and encountered this one by the Eldrin. And, well, in a night of debauchery, decided to switch places. Isn't that funny? But...
That's quite funny. The Eldrin that owned this one thing and get theirs. Is that the big joke?
Yeah, that's how it worked out. And next time they meet, they'll be switching back. But they wouldn't be able to do it at all without that pocket watch that Mr. Witch has. Mr. Witch's pocket watch runs this place on a dime. I hope he never loses it. Says the tree, the high tree. Well, I'm glad to see your smiling faces. Nothing Mr. Light likes more than to see your smiling faces. Go ahead and hitch a ride on one of these here dragonflies.
I don't mind if we do. Do you mind if I just ask you one last thing?
Certainly, friend. What was your name again?
Eldrin.
Is it Eldrin? Is it?
Farron.
It's Larry.
It is Farron. Or Larry. I like Larry. I'm going to call you Larry.
You do that. Is there any scheduled time for these Mr. Witch and Mr. Light to meet up with the Eldrin again, or is that just by happenstance?
Oh, no. Part of the deal was that they'd just find each other in the world. Isn't that strange?
That quite it is. Here's my ticket, thank you.
Click, click. And Poppy, click, click.
No, I didn't get on a dragonfly.
But you're connected to...
Okay, I got on a dragonfly.
It's a bug. Come on, Poppy.
I
Can't
like
say no to
bugs.
bugs.
I love
I
this.
talked to the dragonfly.
That you do. I knew you would. Come on.
As you
Does
start...
the dragonfly talk back to me?
Well, as you start getting on this giant dragonfly, you notice on a nearby lily pad, a giant dragonfly has just taken off prematurely with a patron on its back, a middle-aged dwarf with a bright blue beard. He's unfastened in his harness. Everybody make perception, or both of you make perception checks, please.
Ruh-roh. He's gonna die.
He is going to die. You're right. That's how this works. I gotta make a roll too. Okay, tell me if this shows up for you, because it would suck if it did. I hope they coded this right. Did you see that?
I ain't see shit.
Yes. All right. So both of you notice that same tall, thin man who got his shin kicked. Seems to be walking away hurriedly from near that lily pad.
He did it.
Okay. Great. So you try and talk to the dragonfly, and what are you telling it? Because this guy's starting to fly away. This Bluebeard on a loose harness, he's like flying away.
Hey,
That
Poppy,
guy's not buckled up.
Poppy, tell this dragonfly to catch up with his friend up there.
Poppy, make a animal handling check at advantage for me. I love your dragonfly language, by the way.
It's awesome. Be right back.
After these messages. 10. Yeah, I would say that's... Oh. No, that's not good enough.
Shit!
Oh, shit! Matt, you want to try and do a animal handling, straight animal handling?
Sure. No, you got to understand that way, friend.
I totally go the wrong way.
Yeah. There you go.
No. The other way.
So you're able to steer this dragonfly over to the Bluebeard's dragonfly, and you're able to help him out.
The buckle goes across the lap.
Okay. Yeah, the dwarf is feeling a little discombobulated, but is otherwise safe, and you've saved the day, and the Calliope kind of kicks up, and everyone feels a little lighter and happier all around.
Starting to think we might have to exercise this Slender Man.
Thank you, Laren.
All right. Spencer, you're making your way to the Hall of Illusions?
Yeah, when I guess they can start their scene or
Yeah, let's start that scene, why don't we? So, Jimmy and Emily, this is for you. You see a tent with swirling canopy on it. There's a wooden mannequin of a grinning, raven-haired young woman in witch's attire and a green flowing cape that hovers inside a glass cabinet outside of this tent. At the top of the cabinet, the sign reads, "Tasha the Wizard, known for her hideous laughter." You see the halfling couple that entered the park earlier. They're holding hands, and they approach the glass cabinet. One of the halflings is wearing butterfly face paint. As he drops to one knee and pulls a small box from his pocket, his sweetheart bursts into laughter and begins rolling on the ground. The halfling in face paint begins sobbing and darts into the nearby tent without getting his ticket punched. So this halfling with the face paint runs into the Hall of Illusions.
What happens with the ticket taker?
Doesn't say. It's a thin man. Give me a sec. I gotta look up his stats to know what he is.
I guess just what is their reaction?
Kind of a half-hearted like, and then just like, he's silent. He doesn't say anything. He look like this. Here we go. Everything's connected. He look like this, man.
Oh.
You now know his name is Candlefoot. All right. So he just kind of looks dejected, and then you see him kind of like shrug. The large tent is painted with a mural of shifting images that show grinning fairies diving into pools of color. The helical stripes of the tent's pointed canopies rotate in spirals, and the whole yeah, right?
Cat in there.
Meow meow. Rumbleshanks busts out and he's like, I'm the best one! Railroad cat for life, baby! And everyone loves it. The whole display seems designed to befuddle onlookers. A clown dressed in muted garb stands in the tent's entrance blinking at you. This is Candlefoot.
I think I walk up to Candlefoot and I'm like, hello, I don't know your name at all.
He shrugs. He shrugs. He's got let's say he has a name tag that says Candlefoot.
Okay. Is that laughing one gonna be all right?
He doesn't hum. He just.
That was sort of an ambiguous little nod there, eh?
Nods. She's still giggling. She's like walking away, holding her belly, like. Violet, oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I look at Violet. I'm like, what do you think? Oh, I suddenly can't hear Emily at all. I think it switched to the other mic a while ago.
Yeah, we can hear the vacuum cleaner going,
noise.
Meaning your laptop. Ah, there it is.
Is her laptop fan just so loud that like it overpowers the entire microphone?
Yeah. This Mac device is poorly designed. Oh, yeah, that's much better.
Okay, now it's on the
perfect.
Oh,
Thank you.
Beautiful.
beautiful.
Now you can hear me crunch my popcorn super loud.
Thank
Hell
you.
yeah.
Question for the DM. So, when I got my stuff stolen, it was the Hall of Mirrors, so not this.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm retcon.
Yeah, are we retconning that it's this?
It's this. Hall of Illusions.
Oh, Laz. So, here's the thing. I know that I was the one that said earlier, like, let's stay together. But this was actually where I lost my journal. So, I don't know. That makes me a little scared to go in, but I feel like we should.
Maybe it's still in there.
I mean, probably not, but, like, we should go check or something.
Because yours was like 36 years ago, right? Like yours was.
Mine was like forever ago. Like,
Maybe it's like in a corner or something.
I mean, it was a really cute book. So, like, if somebody was walking around and like saw a cute book, they wouldn't just leave it on the ground. They would pick it up.
What?
I don't know. I just feel like we should go in.
You're saying this in front of Candlefoot, and he like snaps his fingers, and he like gestures for your map.
I show it.
And he points half-heartedly at the lost property booth and then shrugs.
Wow, that is just
Oh.
right there, huh?
I mean, sure, I suppose we could inquire there and see. Well, cool. Well, let's go look around in here, because, I mean, we're already here. We should just check it out. I mean, like, maybe something's gonna spark or something.
Let me ask you
Candlefoot
this.
a real fairy?
What's that?
What?
Oh,
Candlefoot a real
no,
fairy?
Candlefoot's a normal-sized person. Do any of you get near the glass cabinet with the like? Do any of you go to look at that?
Well, here's the thing. Like, should I make an Arcana check to see if I would recognize that?
Yeah, sure.
So, like, I have all these powers now.
And if either of you want to try and recognize who this person is in there, you can also make an intelligence check, or a history check.
Can I do both or just one?
Yeah, give me both. I love rolling. I love dice.
What were those options? I'm sorry.
Arcana to if you think you'd try and like figure out what's going on with the cabinet itself, and then history to know who the character is inside.
Roll 13 and 20.
You kind of put two and two together that the halfling that was laughing was under the influence of a spell. And on the sign it says Tasha was known for her, what did it say? Known for her hideous laughter.
Your hideous laughter.
So you're like, with a 20 history, it starts coming back to you. The info. Ooh, it's trickling down your brainstem. Tasha, one of her names that she's used has been Igwilv, the Witch Queen, and a legendary archmage. Igwilv, IGG. Write this down. IGGWILV, Igwilv.
A character can't write, so I don't have to take notes.
You can. Emily can.
What was it? IGG?
IGGWILV, Igwilv, the Witch Queen. I'm gonna say, Spencer, as they're talking about this, you come up behind him.
Okay.
You see them chatting, and there's a glass cabinet with a floating mannequin in it.
What's with the like, I don't know, statue of Igwilv?
Oh my god, you know who she is too?
I've studied magic. Yeah, everyone who studies magic knows who Igwilv is.
I'm sorry, I'm kind of new to that.
The legendary
neat.
archmage.
So, Violet's just like stuffing her face with caramel corn while she's talking.
Yeah, fair enough. I love that.
On brand.
On brand.
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure that was a spell of some hideous laughter. And so that's why that woman was like laughing all the time and that guy ran away. So I don't know, up to you guys. I don't really feel like having a spell cast on me. So we could just try to like sneak around it or whatever. But I do. Oh, May, so I should tell you. I think this is the site where my journal got stolen, so I do really want to go in there. Even though this Candlefoot guy pointed out on the map that we should go to the Lost and Found, but it's like, that was like 16 years ago. I don't think it's going to still be there. Or like, for me, it was like 32. I don't remember how many years ago it was. It was a lot. But I think we should just go in and check it out.
Yeah, we should go in and check it out. And
It'd be funny if Violet like always lied about her age, saying she was younger.
I don't remember.
You know, I've told you in group, we didn't lose anything. It was stolen.
You know what? Thank you for using that appropriate language, because sometimes I have a tendency to say things are my fault when they're not, and I'm really sorry for that. So I'm sorry to do that.
Yeah, don't you forget it.
I'm so sorry. You're right.
No, don't apologize for anything.
I'm sorry for apologizing.
Don't.
Yeah, we didn't lose our stuff. It was taken from us by like the pig mask kid or whoever. Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry, Laz, what's up?
Check out the tent.
Lost and
yeah.
found, or are we gonna go
Yeah, the one right here. Yeah, the illusion.
into the Hall of Illusions?
Is Tasha in the way? Or
No. Just like outside the front.
Okay.
You can actually see on the map, Jimmy. There's a little green box right above.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So it's like next to it.
Okay.
But Candlefoot's there, and he's sitting on a stool, and he's got his head in his hand, and he's just like absent-mindedly clicking his puncher. Click, 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 click,
I love his
Click,
design so much.
click, 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 click.
Yeah, I give him the ticket. But I ask, thumbs up or down. If I bring that one back, they're gonna be fine. If you can you punch it afterwards?
He blinks at you slowly, and he shrugs.
Fair play.
All right. Are you guys going to look for this halfling who's in there?
I am.
Okay.
First, I'm like, hey, what's your deal? Did they steal your... You can't talk now because they stole your talking? Yeah, it sounds like them sons of bitches.
No, he goes like...
You're all right.
And then he puts a little like heart-shaped hands up to his chest, and then he goes...
Yeah, that's right. They're breaking your heart. I get it.
And then he jumps up, and he kind of presents himself. This is the most animated you've seen. And he mimes taking out a watch and it coming down, and then him looking at it and then giving a big thumbs up, and then he takes out what looks like a staff or something in his other hand, and he does this kind of prance thing, and he shakes his head like he's got a hat on, and then he goes ta-da, but he doesn't say ta-da. He just goes and he goes thumbs up. He's a fan of A Witch and Light.
Okay.
I mean, that's probably what they told him to say. You know what I mean?
Can't get, Can't trust a man to...
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Can't trust a man to, believe something that goes against his paycheck.
If Poppy was here, she'd be a big fan of this guy because, I quote, all the color has leached out of his skin, hair, eyes, and apparel, giving him a strangely monochromatic look. Okay, so he punches your...
What do you mean? He's just a normal clown, just like every other clown I've ever seen.
Yeah, he's not a fairy. If he was a fairy, she'd be smitten.
Oh, yeah. No, he's, God damn it. Gotta find him again. Wah, wah, wah.
So I was like, is he a fairy?
Candles start with C. They do not give his, species. Huh.
He looks human.
He looks human, and he needs to be loved, just like everybody else does.
Oh.
Okay, I understand that race is a loaded term, but species?
What are they calling it in the next one? I think it's species.
Huh.
In the next version of D&D, they're getting rid of race, and they're calling it something else.
Yeah. That seems like a good move.
It's very weird to out of context here. What race are you?
Yeah. It's rough. It's rough to translate into normie. Anyway, so you enter the Hall of Illusions. Jimmy, why don't you give me an investigation check to look for this boy?
Yeah, baby. A 12.
A 12?
Heck, I'm level 1.
Yeah, fair enough. It's true. It's true, you are. Do any of you want to give... do you guys want to attempt to help?
We'll help.
All right. We'll say that we haven't played D&D in a while, so... You're investigating too, Spencer?
I'm trying and failing as with everything.
I love that 9.
All the mirrors, so confusing.
Emily, do you want to give Jimmy advantage? Jimmy, I'll have you roll again. Or do you want to try and roll your own investigation?
No, because honestly, Violet's sort of half-heartedly helping.
Okay. Jimmy, you want to roll that investigation one more time?
Let's try it. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Why can't I spell? There we go.
There we go. That's the
Hey.
one. Okay, so you all spend about a minute searching. Tall mirrors line the interior walls of the tent. The mirrors near the entrance reflect onlookers in your youth. So when you look into it, you see these children versions of yourself. As you are going forward, it becomes kind of a twisting, confusing place. As you go, the images steadily grow older. And you're kind of like running around, so you're seeing a lot of different versions of yourself. What did you look like as children? Jimmy?
Much cuter.
Much cuter. Fluffy.
It's like a night and day.
Bright-eyed.
Like I was a cute little
bushy-tailed.
innocent kid, and now the world has fucked me, so.
Now, Emily, I need you to answer this as truthfully as you can.
Yeah. Very different.
Let's start with your hair color. What color was your hair?
Yeah, I think because this would be when she was at the carnival as a child, probably. So maybe, who knows? I don't know. Let's say like blonde hair.
I actually wouldn't say it's as at the carnival. I'd say it was when you were a proper child.
Okay.
But blonde hair is fine.
Yeah, sure. Blonde hair, really pale skin, brown eyes, and like a little string bean, little thin, not super well nourished, kind of ratty.
Jimmy, can you make an intelligence throw for me?
Just a check.
Yeah. You know, so she's got like beautiful brown hair right now, right?
Yeah, like almost black.
Yeah. This seems odd. This shift, because you guys are searching for this halfling together, and seeing Violet as a child so drastically different. This pale, puny, like blonde-haired, very pale-skinned child strikes you as odd. You can't quite put your finger on it, but it definitely doesn't look like a child Violet that you know. So if you just want to mark that down in your mental brain.
Dad, decidedly don't. It is her business, so I'm not bringing it up.
Fair enough. Spencer, what did you look like as a kid?
May, I think, was a bubbly child. Like
rosy-cheeked, freckles?
Yeah, rosy-cheeked, just like, your happy little gnome.
Okay.
Gnome go wild, like, Lucky go wild kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I think wearing very bright colors all the time.
I love it. I love it. So you all see this and think, oh, how far this wizard has fallen. So you're all rushing around. Laz, is it okay to go by Laz? Do you want full
My
Lazily?
friends call me Laz.
All right. Well, I'm the DM and I'm everyone's friend. So Laz, you're looking around. You're seeing this pale version of Violet in the corner of your eye, but you're like, oh, that's her thing. That's her thing. And you come around the corner and you see the halfling staring at a mirror at a youthful reflection of himself. But whispering into the reflection's ear is a figure with a pig-faced mask.
Wait, that's the thing.
In the reflection.
Yeah. Oh.
In the reflection. The halfling is gazing worriedly into a mirror, and a little girl in a pig mask can be seen in the pane, whispering to the halfling's youthful reflection. As soon as you approach, the girl like looks up and walks out of the pane of the mirror.
I attempt probably futilishly to chase her down through the hall of mirrors.
As soon as you go to the next mirror, it's just another version of you at a different point in time.
Do we see this?
You guys come up behind him. You weren't looking as feverishly, so you just see Laz like going past the halfling, like looking in these mirrors.
Laz, he's right here.
Yeah, let's take him out, yeah.
No, I want to just stay in here. She doesn't love me. She was laughing at me.
This is a small-sized
Halfling, yeah.
Yeah, I pick him up.
Hey, come on. Hey,
Like
come
real,
on.
Like under the arms. Like arms like out like
Hey, you can't just pick a guy up like that. I'm mourning the loss of my love. She doesn't love me anymore.
All right, let's get you some fresh air then.
Do you want to ask him about what he was seeing? Because you're the only one who knows this, Jimmy.
So my thinking is I want to get away from the mirrors.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you take him outside.
Yeah. I want to. So what I want to do is make sure that he gets his ticket punched.
Oh, okay.
I'm like I don't want anybody else to get fucking cursed.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Well, then... you already see like what like the effects, right? So as soon because he didn't get his ticket punched, so you can kind of draw the line to like this thing is appearing because he broke the rules.
Okay, yeah. Then so I want to get a ticket punch and then talk to him about it.
Okay.
In that order.
So you go up to Candle Stump or whatever the fuck his name was, and Foot. Thank you. And he like shrugs and punches his ticket, and the guy's like, "I'm as sad as this gray mime man."
Does a gray mime man react?
He's like looking at his nails. He's like inspecting his nails.
Yeah, I said I place him down.
Thank you. That was undignified. I've already had my dignity taken away from me tonight.
Yeah, let's talk about that. And I sort of I look at the other two as to clue them in. You were talking to a pig face lass, yeah?
Huh? What? Oh, in the mirror? Yeah.
What do you mean? Just now, she was was a person with a pig face.
Yeah, and I'm just nodding like, yeah. But I don't want to talk over this guy.
Well, this girl like was talking to me in the mirror. Yeah, and I guess she had a pig face mask on, but it was in the mirror. That's weird. I guess.
You remember talking to, pig face person?
Yeah, she was asking me if I had any regrets.
Did you answer?
Well, no, because you like chased her off. But she said that if I did, that she knew somebody who could help me. I wonder if she could have helped me, because I regret the last 4 years of loving this person, whose name is hold on.
Copperlocks. It's Copperlocks.
Ween, my love, Ween.
The band?
Ween Sundapple.
Under Soma.
Me.
Unbelievable. No one would ever regret loving Ween. All right.
It's pure guava. She only serves me pure guava. No, me, Reuben Sugarwood. Hi, how you doing? My name's Reuben Sugarwood. Regret the last 4 years of my life loving Ween Sundapple, because she laughed at me when I went to propose. Oh.
Violet's notably perturbed, and she just rolls her eyes. She's like, "Oh, she was under a spell. Get over it and go find her.
Huh?
If you're gonna just let her all off the hook because she laughed or whatever,
What's
you
that
really
you
don't have to
say?
love her.
She was under a what now?
She was under a laughing spell. God, obviously. So just go find her and figure it out. Stop moping.
A laughing what? A what spell? A what? I'll go do it.
You know magic, yeah?
Yeah, this whole place is lousy with it. I guess I'll go. You mean she really loves me? Oh, Ween!
We never said that. I don't know how your relationship is.
she
Probably not great if you would, go through all this.
He ran away. And Bartholomew is standing next to you. One of the kids, licking a caramel apple, and is like, "Oh man, what a loser!"
Bartholomew, I swear to God, if you stole that candy apple and now you're never going to be able to taste anything sweet again.
Oh, you're not my mom! And he goes and runs away. And that's where we're going to end it tonight, folks. Yay!
That was so fun, Dane.
Good little cliffhanger. You guys got 2 rides out of 8 done. You don't have to use all 8, but you're starting to unravel. I want to. They won't all be that long. We can just have some fun times. That feasting orchard.
Rides? Is that what that deal is? There?
What's that?
The top of the map has a clock for all 8 rides. Is that what's supposed to be?
Oh, you're right. Let's do that.
Yeah, you've got
Let's move it. Great. So 3 hours have passed. Next hour will be the big top extravaganza.
Oh, is that midnight then?
Yeah. And I'm gonna say saving that guy also gave you one more click on the mood tracker. So he runs off to help his to find his love, and you hear a bunch of laughter somewhere off in the carnival.
We're setting the vibes, you guys.
You're setting
We're making the money.
It's a BioWare
Sorry
game.
for tanking that little counter there, everybody, because I will be continuing to make that go down.
No, 100%. I love the push and pull. Spencer, role play the hell out of that negative character. Honestly, Jimmy, if you want to, I know I was trying to convince you not to do things or to do things, but please, if you're feeling like your character isn't into it, then you can also be an agent of chaos with Spencer.
Also, if you guys aren't super in love with the bug voice, I can like.
I love the voice.
It's extremely excellent.
It's so
No,
good.
I love it.
I made a passing comment that meant nothing against yours. I loved it so much that I started doing it myself. And I found that funny in the moment. So please feel free. I love it.
Cool.
Cool.
All right.
I have like I have a near Gilbert Godfrey level annoying voice in this character.
I
So,
love it.
Like,
If you could
you're
lean
not
more
gonna
into the
be-
Godfried,
Everybody's
I'd appreciate it.
character voices are on point. Just the fact that
Very
everybody is
soothing,
doing one.
grounded voice.
Yeah, Emily, thank you so much for that.
Yeah.
When you showed the photo, I was really excited.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. I think everyone needs to watch My Cousin Vinny now and get Marissa Tomei under their skin, because
Right before we signed on to this, I was like, "Oh crap! I gotta get my character ready." And so I just said out loud, "A 1965 metallic mint green Buick Skylark."
that's
Okay.
the one. That's the
The
one.
defense is wrong.
And-
All right, I gotta go to bed.
Yeah.
Night, guys.
Have a good night.
I just kept trying to like work in ways to say the Utes. You know, just like
You
I
two
couldn't think of
youths
it.
are
Just
going
like,
over here.
Did you just say Utes?
you know, the Utes.
And
I
then-
can't do it anymore.
And then Jimmy, you're given a little gravel too, right? You got a kind of a curmudgeon.
So I'm streaming an Ace Attorney game, a Phoenix Wright game that takes place in the past and in England. So I've been really doing the worst English accent across for every character.
I love it.
So I'm trying to find one that isn't bullshit.
Well, I think you started strong with the Cockney, and I think you can keep going that Cockney. Keep it going.
Lean into it.
Keep
Yeah.
lean into the Cockney, because it sounds all right with me. And it doesn't have to be this thick, right? But definitely keep on to that thread. I love it. And then Matt, are you doing your Irish?
Yeah. I'm doing a little
Scottish.
I'm just toning it down a little. And,
Sure.
and find some. I don't know. It'll drift.
Yeah, it's gonna drift.
Until I kind of find its groove.
I think everybody, when you start doing a new character voice, it's got to find its place, right? So everyone's doing a great job, and I love it. And this is so much fun, and this was everything I ever wanted in my whole life.
I definitely feel like my voice is getting infected a little bit by the Tomei.
Sure.
Like, I
Just like real life.
Just like real life.
Infected by Tomei, yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I didn't want to say anything to Dylan, but I think Dylan started with a little Tomei and like very gravelly too, and I think Dylan's finding the gravelly kind of bug thing more.
I loved Dylan's voice because it was like, oh, I feel like her voice could be my character's mom or grandma's voice.
I love it. Okay, so yeah, next time you guys will have one more thing to visit, and then it'll be the extravaganza if you so choose to attend it. But it is on the map, so stuff's happening. And yeah. There's a lot of info in this, so I don't mind taking a couple of sessions in the Carnival. The Carnival is a wealth of information and just like fun stuff to do. So keep looking for that lost property, y'all. And I think you guys stumbled onto a pretty cool little not loophole, but like kind of like mechanism here with breaking the rules, but in a way that won't get things actually stolen from you. Anyway,
Have we even like kind of broken the rules?
What rules do we break?
no, you haven't, but he did, and that's when when you encountered one of these
Oh.
thieves, right? So he broke a rule. You saw, because of that, you saw one of these creatures appear, essentially. So maybe that'll come up again. Maybe not. Who knows? But I hope you all have a lovely week, and I'll see you in 2 weeks.
Goodbye.
Good night.